What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick. Of course, you know that, and we're not even going to really worry about the formal kind of intro that I do every single time I make one of these videos, because this is not one of those videos. This is just a, well, semi-casual kind of video, a discussion about the state of the channel and the direction and what I'm focusing on for the future. I've got written out here, or written out after class on Tuesday, one entire page, front and back, on just thoughts and things that I want to focus on and change and improve and just get better at as far as the channel goes, which is going to lead to more growth and more spread and the stuff and the things like that. I'm up at the top right there. I got now this is the kind of like that we're going to update this every 6 months. So January 1st means that I'm going to sit down and write another thing regarding, as a response or a reflection on what I've laid out in this video and on that piece of paper, and we'll make another video. So we're going to do this every 6 months from now, or from, I guess, January on, right? So it's not 6 months now, but we're close enough. We just got another 3 months to go in the year, 3 months to go, 3 months, 2 months, something like that to go in the year. So why the heck not? On the paper right there, I kind of noted what the subscriber numbers are, and I would probably for the next update video, we just say like my current subscribers are at this. My future goal would be, this, based off of whatever projections that like Social Blade is showing me, just because it's fun and something to challenge myself to reach, I guess. But ultimately, the subscriber numbers don't really make any difference, not to mention considering that looking at Social Blade, it's predicting negative growth for me at the moment. It's kind of silly to set an aim at a goal. I guess you can say the goal for subscribers is to reach 12,000 subscribers, which is, I don't know, I'm there, I'm getting close. But like I said, I'm going backwards pretty frequently. So I'm just right at the moment, we're just focusing for the next, 3 months. We're just focusing on, regrowing the channel to where I was at last year, building up that momentum that I had last year, which I killed the beginning of this year, and then with the format change of my videos, and then once again after KCON when I changed the name of the channel. So the main goal that I've got is to just increase watch time on the channel. Watch time is a very important thing when it comes to YouTube and how they rank my videos and how they decide to spread those to more people. So I gotta just do what I can do to increase watch time. Number one, as we started last week, is the weekly music review. They're longer videos. They're going to be as long as it takes for me to cover everything that I want to cover in those videos. So if that's 2 minutes or an hour, that's how long it's going to be. So that's obviously, just because they're longer videos, is going to mean more watch time for that specific video, and also increase watch time on the channel as a whole. So that hopefully will will build that. Another aspect of it too, since we're also going to be focusing and including responses to some comments on the videos from the previous week, is hopefully that increases audience engagement in those videos and that video and the weekly review video as well. Audience engagement, again, or is also something that YouTube kind of factors in to the how videos are spread throughout the platform to potential audience or to potential viewers. So hopefully that video right there can have long-lasting effects, not only on that, but on the rest of my videos and the entire channel as a whole. Whether or not that's going to happen, I don't specifically know, but we'll reevaluate that in 3 months' time. Take a look back, see what the effects are, and then make any sort of adjustments and tweaks in the future. It might also be an idea or something to consider that we might need to post more long format videos, videos that are longer than 10 minutes, just more watch time or more raw potential for watch time, which, I would assume that my, dedicated fans, my core fan base, are going to be more likely that they will watch from start to finish. I just need ideas on what exactly that could possibly be. So at the moment, I don't have any ideas. If you've got any ideas for long format videos that are not like the weekly review video, put them down in the comments. I'll consider them, work out a way that I can make it work, and then maybe we'll talk about that at the beginning of next year. And I guess the third kind of thing about, just increasing watch time is, how do I make my videos more engaging? I know that the reaction format that I have it as at now is not particularly the most engaging. Like I know that I do lose a lot of people's attention when I fast forward through parts of the music video, but at the moment is the best thing that I could come up with. But I do have the experimental format, which hopefully, just because the reaction portion of it, or the first impression portion of it, is like consistent as far as, talking and just, being active from start to finish. Hopefully that means that I can hold people's attention longer. That might potentially even mean that my review videos get more watch time, which is awesome. Like I would love to get more watch time on those videos. It's important, like I said. Which more watch time on my reviews means that YouTube will spread them to more people, which means that they'll get more views. And it's just a cycle, build that snowball effect and continue to grow the channel. So my small sample size that I've got on those videos says that the watch time has been increased by watching those videos, but I need more, a larger sample size to actually make any sort of, to draw any definitive conclusion. So I don't specifically know, and I don't think that new format's going to actually be rolled out to my main reviews until the beginning of next year, at least until January of next year. So there's that. That's basically the thing that I'm trying to grow most, and the strategies that I've got and that I'm considering on how to draw or how to increase my watch time. So moving on, how to increase the watch time, how to grow the channel. We're focusing just a way to focus on the content of the channel. So, as you know, I changed the name of the channel to ROK Music Review because it's a better reflection of what the actual content of the channel is. It's more searchable on YouTube as well. And just in general, as ROK Music Review compared to MWK Pop is just better in every single way. It's more marketable. It's a better description of what the channel is about and what you can expect. It's more searchable. It's awesome. But, it's new. People, that's why I'm losing subscribers. That's why the channel is shrinking at the moment, because it's a new, name that's popped up in people's, feeds. They're like, I don't remember subscribing to this. And so then they unsubscribe. Fair. That's perfectly fair and 100% expected. So, we're focusing on video content, not worrying about the name of the channel, the name change, and the effects that's having. So, we're continuing with my daily reviews, reviews for new releases Monday through Friday. It's going to be 24 hours after a song gets released. My personal work schedule that's just the best and the soonest turnaround time that it can allow. Because I work during the days and the afternoons. I can't, and I got to be at work early-ish. So I just can't turn a video around like other people can. So you're going to have to look for it at every, 24 hours, well, less than 24 hours, but it's say 24 hours after a song gets released. Monday through Friday, like I said, for new releases. Saturday and Sundays are for throwback reviews. And I get a list and I draw from them randomly, and they'll also be used to fill in the gaps on Mondays through Friday, on weekdays when there isn't any new music for me to cover. Album reviews, the main goal that I have with those is just to become more consistent with them. Because I know that, my turnaround for those has been pretty slow recently, but we're focusing on just being more consistent with uploading, say 2 a week, hopefully. And, what I would like to do towards the end of the year is just get better at, saying I listened to I did my review for GOT7 yesterday, or 2 days ago, or something like that. And so, I would ideally by the end of the year be able to, do a review for a song, listen to it, write it, and then 2 days later release my album review. It's going to take a lot of work. Well, not specifically, because all I got to do is listen to it. But, it takes a lot of effort and, willpower to actually do that. So, we're trying to just increase the frequency of that content, increase my turnaround time to produce those album reviews. And then the other aspect of that is how do I promote those videos more to get them more views and watch time? Because, compared to my music reviews, my reaction reviews, the album reviews don't get very many views. They barely get any views. I think my last 2 that I've posted are at, just about 100 views each, which is kind of terrible. But, at the same time, 100 people watched them, which is pretty darn good. So I am definitely happy with that. Album unboxings are going to basically continue on a weekly basis at the moment. I don't really have any updates because, of course, I've got to buy albums. I've got to, film a bunch of stuff to go with that. There was a lot of work that goes into making those. So, I think that considering all of the focus I'm going to be putting in on developing and producing other content, that once a week for those is going to be the best that I can get. As time goes on for that video series, to help make this whole endeavor, this whole channel, this whole business that I'm building, something that I can do full time. Maybe it might be a consideration to go and, reach out to some retailers for K-pop albums and K-pop merchandise and see if they would be interested in, becoming a sponsor or, something, striking up a deal with me so I can make a little money from them for making those album unboxings to drive people to go and buy stuff from their website or stuff. I don't know. It's a thought. It's not going to happen immediately, not within the next year or so, but it is just definitely something that I am, open to, of course. On the K-pop news front, I'm going to be releasing individual single videos for major and really, really interesting news articles that I find, stuff that I can make that I can talk about for 10 minutes, right? Like a normal length video. I want to increase the frequency of those videos as well. And, when it comes to small news that doesn't really have anything, that's got a little quick comment that I got, we'll put that into the weekly music review. Since they're speaking about the weekly music review, that just started. So the main goal with that, of course, is just to continue to develop that and refine it, come up with new segments and, create graphics and other, visual elements to just, refine the production, make that look more professional than just me sitting here in front of a camera talking, right? That's the goal with that. So, since we're talking about new segments, right? If you have any suggestions for new segments too, or new segments for that series, let me know down in the comments below. That's super, super appreciated. I always want to hear what the viewers think about, what I'm making and what they would like to see. And so that's what I'm making now. In the future, right, since we're trying to, the main goal, right, the main broad goal of this is to make this channel into make this channel and possibly even an associated website to a website that's, similar to all K-pop, Soompi, whatever, but focuses more on less being a tabloid and a gossip site, but actually something that's for actual legitimate discussion and I guess review and analysis of what's going on in K-pop and stuff like that. So that's what I would like to do. So, and on top of that, would like to, of course, personally, as far as, what I would like to do, get out and, cover live events and possibly even, get interviews with groups that are coming to the United States. So, to do that, of course, I just have to ask every single time that it comes up, whether or not I can make it or not, just ask. And the worst thing that's going to happen is I get no response or they just flat out say no. So that's the worst thing that could happen. That's what I'm going to try and do. I talked about the website potentially. It's not going to be something that happens immediately. I currently do have a website, but I don't think that I'm going to renew the domain name or just any of that stuff, because I personally can't keep up with it. So, we gotta develop a website to supplement the video content. So that means if I make a review for an album, then I've got a written article for that specific album on the website, kind of as a different way to promote the videos on the channel through a website, and then move on to bringing additional content that is not actually covered on the YouTube channel, so that the website is something that is valuable in and of itself to other people on the internet. And also building a writing staff, of course, because I can't just pump out content for the channel and for the website at the same time at the level that I would need to, unless I was doing this at a full-time. Unless I was doing this full time. Even then, I probably wouldn't really be able to do it that much. So I don't specifically know how I'm going to do that, but that's not something that I'm thinking about right now, because it's definitely, at least what I think, is going to be something that's very, very far in the future. It's not going to be something that happens immediately. And then the final thing is building my social media accounts to help promote and spread the channel and the videos and whatnot. So, I've been like, I'm gonna focus on social media and I'm gonna do this, but then I can't because I just don't. I got to get in the routine. I'm gonna focus more on Twitter over Facebook and Instagram, but I still want to stay active on Facebook and Instagram to a certain extent to make sure that those pages are not dead. Although maybe I will. I don't specifically know because, who knows exactly. The main thing, right, though, is to build my Twitter feed up to be something that is valuable, as providing content that people want to consume and that people think is interesting. So, anything relating to Korean music is going to go on there, Korean indie, whatever. I just gotta work on building that. I'm not specifically, and that doesn't mean specifically, of course, pushing my own content. So it's like if I find an article somewhere else, or YouTube videos or music video for an indie group or something like that, then we're gonna push that as well. Mix my content in with other people's content, and just create a diverse kind of, or a Twitter feed that has a diverse source of information and content that people will be interested in consuming. The whole social media marketing thing is something that I haven't spent a huge amount of time, learning about or investigating, but, we do, that's one thing, is I'm always wanting to learn how to do things better. And so I'm really, really, eager and interested to do that. Currently, the one thing though that I think that I'm going to start doing is getting in on those daily hashtag things, so like for Mondays, we'll have like Music Monday and potentially Man Crush Monday. I don't specifically know how I'm going to do that, but we can make it work. So Music Monday definitely more as a way to kind of like spread and post indie groups. What is it? Woman Crush Wednesday, also a thing to relate to Man Crush Monday. Wednesday, Thursdays are Throwback Thursdays. Fridays, Follow Fridays, to like promote accounts and things that I think you should follow. And that's all I got. So I need something for Tuesday, Saturday and Sunday. I don't specifically know what good ideas are, and at some point, hopefully I can get my account up and the viewers, the audience engagement up to the point that I could possibly even make my own daily hashtag to use that will get some attention and spread throughout the Twitter platform. So those are the things that I'm working on. That's the future. We're gonna post another, like I said, 20-minute long video like this one is about to be. The beginning of next year, January 1st, as soon as when I update, take a look back at what I've done over the last couple months and, evaluate that based off of what I've got here, say things whether, or, what was a success, what was a failure, what I'm doing good, what can be done better, what I'm not doing at all, and that I should start doing, just look, take an hour, a couple hours, or a day even to sit down and, think and analyze and, plan for the next 6 months of the channel. And go from there. And of course, I'm going to share that with you every single time that I do that. So, be on the lookout for the next video coming up January 1st. So if you made it all the way to this end of the end of the video, I literally love you. Like literally, I love you, because you are probably one of the most dedicated fans that I have got and interested in hearing what I have got to say. So I do appreciate that. So thank you very, very much for, watching this video, supporting the channel, being a huge, being my number one fan. There's plenty of number one fans out there, right? So thank you. Leave whatever feedback and suggestions and comment about anything really down in the comments below. I read them all and I try and reply to anything that I've got something whether I think is meaningful and I've got something meaningful to add. And that's going to be it for the video. So as always, I want to thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next update video around January 1st, 2017. So there you go. That's going to be it for this video. Like I said, goodbye, I guess.